Hello guys, sorry, sorry, I'm not sure what's that for. Welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. As always, continuing when I left off earlier today. It is now 1:33 in the afternoon, November the 10th. So, I was gonna be back on like an hour and a half ago, but I was way too busy last hour still looking while watching YouTube and at the same time doing that, looking up the social network working stuff, just different things. I like to look it up every once in a while and stuff. Because I started to watch the movie as I was eating food. And that was like a 2 hour movie, I think it was. I think it was like 2 hours. Pretty good movie. I bought it today because it was on sale. Earlier I talked about how I was looking at what was on sale, but I don't think I actually talked about I bought the social networking movie, the Facebook movie. I'm not sure why they couldn't call it a Facebook movie. I guess Mark had nothing to do with it. It would have been great if he had something to do with it, and then they could have called it a Facebook movie, because then it would have been more, realistic and not, fiction or whatever. Fiction, whatever the fuck it's called. Non-realistic. I imagine the movie, like, there's probably only like 20% of it's true, probably maybe 30%. Probably maybe somewhere between 20 and 30% is true. What happened, and the other 70 to 80% of it was made up and fake, just to make the movie seem more better, but at the same time could have ruined Mark Zuckerberg's life or his career. Would it be funny if Mark Zuckerberg did sue them for making the movie and stuff? That would, because they must have gave his blessing to use the word Facebook. I talked about this once before, months ago, probably even a couple years ago when I first seen it on Mixer. I think I talked about it for like maybe an hour. It might have been like an hour or two. I think I talked about it or something like that. On YouTube at the time. I remember talking about it for like a couple of hours. Might have been an hour or two, might have been 45 minutes. I don't really remember. So if you want me to talk a rant about this, or already talk about this, somewhere on my YouTube. And I want to talk about a little bit more of it again, because something I didn't realize, or what I kind of skimmed over it and stuff, was I won't be talking very little bit of the lawsuit that did and stuff, and when the movie was made and other things too. But I thought it was kind of crazy how okay, before saying that, I should say, like, Facebook wasn't a new thing when it was being made as Facebook, because Facebook was already in colleges on their own website. Because that must not have been true, like, because how does he invent Facebook if Facebook was a thing in colleges and stuff? Maybe call it Facebook? Maybe they call it something else, but they use Facebook instead. I don't know. Like, it made no sense to me, because how can you make something when it was already made? I took it, privately to publicly for everyone to use, yes, but there was already a private version for each college that was called Facebook. So how was he able to make another Facebook if there was already a Facebook? I feel like every college would have sued him. It's like, hey, you can't do that. We already have Facebook. So how do you make another Facebook? It's like making another Google and call it, Google or something like that. Because Google's already exists. How do you make another Google? To me, it makes no fucking sense. Made no fucking sense. 412. versus 411. And I know this is probably not the best game to talk about this stuff.
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind. I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrol. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area. Yeah, from what little we could pick up on sensors, it was bigger than your ship. Most likely a freighter or dropship. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up. Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart. He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action? We can't let them find the camp, if that's what they're looking for. We need to track them down and make sure their trip here is real short. There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths and I don't want them to slip by. If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it. I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
No, we don't need the dark side. Why do I fucking care about these guys? Anything happening to them and stuff. But from this map, I have been just about everywhere. Except maybe up there, except maybe up here. Maybe it looks like there's a little shadow on this, but that might have been because it's a checkpoint away. So I'm really confused with where I gotta go next. So yeah, so like I was saying, so yeah, it just feels weird to me how he was able to make their, maybe again, it just movie since they were just rushing through it and like we just made this we're gonna quickly and stuff because I saw that that settlement and all that stuff was over somewhere in 2009, and then the movie was, I guess, I'm not sure whether the movie was made in 2010 or released in 2010, and a year later it was I guess it was released or made in 2010ish. So they, I don't know when, again, I don't know exactly what month the cinema was over, I don't know exactly what month in 2010 was the movie released. We had somewhere between 8 months to a year to make the movie and publish it and stuff, so it must have been really cheap to make or something that they really rushed through it. So a lot of things must have been made up. Because I would imagine if they actually had a time to sit down with Mark Zuckerberg and his friend at the time and stuff, and the twins or the that's what they call them, the twins or the Winker bosses, I think they were called, their last names Winker bosses. Like if they didn't sit down with all the main people for a month or a year to talk about what happened and actually made a 99% to 100% accuracy of the movie and stuff, I think that would have been pretty good. But maybe, they talked to him, like, no, I don't want to have any involvement probably with it and stuff. I'm kind of surprised, they use his real name, Mark Zuckerberg, they use the word Facebook. I imagine he would have problems with that, or he would have sued them, but I guess now he doesn't really care about that stuff, so maybe that's why he didn't sue them or something, I don't know. Like, did he get money for do it? Who knows? I don't know. I looked at a bunch of stuff, but I couldn't find a whole lot about it. Like, names was changed, of course, but the girlfriend you had was named something different, I think, in the movie altogether and stuff like that. Oh, so we were in a cave. Oh, so it's like kind of the same way, but now we're on the ground. So which was west?
I haven't seen anybody come around here yet. Keep looking to the west.
Which way? Is this the west? Because maybe, okay, so there's a upper and lower side, so maybe this whole map, I can imagine this whole place is also underground too. I imagine it's a little bit underground. I can imagine this whole place, the whole upper part is the same way up downstairs. I can imagine this whole place is that big too. Because even the girl that kind of was dating the one best friend of Mark, whatever her name was, even her name was changed. They don't say her last name in the movie, I don't think, but I think it was like Crystal or something like Crystal. Shit, I don't know. Whatever. It started with a C, and then her last name was like, it was one way, but then they said like their last name was changed, or whatever. It was something. L, might have been an L, something like LE or something like
Set
that.
the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
And I let them deal with that. Hey, 400 points for nothing. Thanks. And then the part like was Zuckerberg actually dated, or at least fucking the one girl he was with in the bathroom. Like was she even a real person? I couldn't really find nothing about her, so I don't think she was a real person. I think they just made it up because they don't really ever show her really at all. Except the part where she's like sitting down next to her friend, and then the one where he's like, "Hey, people from Facebook and stuff like that." Like, only part I can somewhat see her and stuff like that. So we just try to fight them, so it's not like talking to them. And like, yeah, just I think maybe she was a real person, so I feel like they didn't talk about her at all, show her at all in the movie, so I think she just made up the movie and stuff. So why would they not show her at all if she wasn't a real person? Because I guess the one girl was real, because they showed her, because she's the one famous girl from a bunch of random stuff. But I only know her mostly from Zack and Cody, the popular girl, or the rich girl from the show, and stuff like that. Whatever her name is, I don't know. She's in a bunch of movies, I don't remember what her goddamn name is. Oh, we're not in the ground anymore. Oh. I didn't realize I was above ground again. So I guess let's go back this way again. Let's go back on the ground. At least I think that's on the ground, I guess. So none of these guys dropped anything. That kind of sucks. You know, I guess I just do it because it's something that actually happened. So like, I want to like, look it up and see and stuff. Cause it's strange. Another thing about when they did the non-disclosure agreement. But at the end of the movie, it says, "Oh, the 2 Wincom bosses, or Wincom brothers, whatever their last names are, said that plane flying past. That's that the plane fly past pretty loud. That they gotten $65 million, I think, out of it. But they showed that they signed the non-disclosure thing, so I thought non-disclosure means they're not allowed to talk about how much money they received from settlement and stuff. So I'm very confused because when they show what his best friend at the time got, they like. What's this? How did I miss this? This is from the explosion? There's like secret. How did I see this last time? I was here and I didn't see that. I didn't know there's like underground. Maybe they always been underground. I just didn't realize this is underground. Maybe. I'm very confused right now about this game. Then they go, then they show like or like they didn't show, but it was just like text at the very end saying like, oh, I think his name was like Eddie or Eddie maybe. Maybe it didn't say his name was Eddie. Like also sign a non-disclosure, like a deal, an agreement or whatever like that, but they don't say how much money he made. And I'm very confused. What's so special about what he got then? My imagination is he probably made, you know, maybe 100 million, maybe 100,000 million or something like that. So instead of 65, it's 100 million, I guess, from Facebook or just from Oh, sometimes you're like, what the hell is going on? On the thing and stuff. Who's invisible though? I see someone invisible. Or like, looks like there's someone right there. Yeah, there's someone right there. Oh, they just hide them. Oh. A red crystal. Okay. So that's okay. So yeah, so this on this show they just turned invisible apparently. I'm so confused about this like underground part. I'm so confused. I played this earlier and I don't remember any underground, so I'm very confused about this. Was it actually in the ground or am I just crazy? Really, I'm just crazy. Well, let me go back to him, see if that was it, just that one group of people. So yeah, something that maybe he had like maybe, I don't know, let's see, 70, 80, 90, 100. I'm guessing he had like maybe 35 million more from it, but I can imagine he would get more from versus the two brothers. And imagine the one guy too, he got in some money too, because I think in the movie he was there too.
I haven't seen anybody come
The
around
partners.
here yet. Keep looking to the west.
Where's the west at? Like again, imagine the up part of the map is always north. So imagine this would be south. Then I think this would be east. I think, and then this would be west. If you look on the map where I'm pointing. So north, south, east, I think west. So I gotta go that way, I think. So just the west side of the map. Again, because I thought maybe this would be all on the ground, but apparently it's not. So I'm guessing.
I haven't seen anybody come around here yet. Keep looking to the west.
Okay. I guess we just keep going this way. I guess maybe I can talk to those guys and they might have seen something. Because there was enemies here, so that means I must be going the right way. I guess I should check the one thing out, see if there's a mine there now, or if I can blow it up. Only thing I can think of. Because, again, like I was saying, they just don't say what he got then, so I imagine is he got a lot. Whoa. significantly shaken. Or he didn't get nothing at all. Or not nothing, but he got very little bit than what he thought he was maybe going to get, and he's might have been very disappointed, or thought he wasn't treated right enough to get a bunch of money. But again, I don't understand why he even sued. He was his own fault for not having lawyers. He even said in the movie how not having lawyers. Again, if that's even true, maybe he didn't say that during, who knows, in real life. But maybe, you know, maybe the guy talked about it, and that's how he got a lot of the information to make the movie, was he talked about it in videos or something, or talk to the actors, or talk to the film people about it, or something like that. Because my guess again is maybe he actually was the one that talked about it and stuff. But it would make no sense, because again he made a bunch of papers saying you're not allowed to talk about it. But I'm not sure exactly what they can't talk about. Can they not talk about the money? Can they not talk about the process about that stuff? Can they not talk about, you know, bad about Facebook or Mark Zuckerberg and stuff like that? Doesn't make sense to me what they can or what they can't talk about it out of that meeting and stuff. Because that's why I think it's going to be only 20 or 30% of it is going to be somewhat accurate to what's actually happening and stuff. Amanda goes to the crash site, but I'm not really sure, pretty sure where the crash site is at. Maybe there's enemies there in the crash site. So there's a lost Mandalorian, I guess. I think that's why I saved the one guy at. Yeah, that's why I saved the one guy out. I guess I can go over here anyways and check. Looks like there's one of the things I'd be checking everywhere until I find the right place. Because I wish they said exactly the west side and stuff. Instead of just go check the west side of the map. So yeah, so that's, I don't know. Again, it's an interesting thing to see. If it was said like in the beginning of the movie, like, hey, this is only mostly fiction, this is not anywhere close to what happened and stuff like that, then maybe be a little bit better. Or if there's something about Mark Zuckerberg saying, hey guys, this movie's, you know, very little bit is true and stuff, of the events that happened and stuff. To me, it's very weird how they made the movie so quickly. I guess a lot of it was just them sitting down in one room talking back and forth about their lawyers and stuff. So I guess something like that would take maybe like a couple of weeks to film, maybe. And then all the like little flashbacks and stuff like that. Like, what did they actually use the dorm rooms and stuff like that, and like was able, you know, how many things, like the, you know, meetings with the one guy, I can't think of his name now, Sean something, the guy from Napster, like how much was that real and from his character, how much he did it and stuff.
How may I serve?
And stuff like that. Again, I only bought it because on sale. I seen it once a few years ago when we rented it from the library and stuff for free. I'm like, why not? It'd be something I'll watch maybe at least once or twice a year. Probably not twice this year, since again it's only about a month and a half left of this year, so I probably only watch it just this once, and then maybe next year I might watch it at least once or twice. It's on sale, I think, for... I can't remember. I think it's $5 for $4.99 on Xbox. I should still save every once in a while, just in case if it crashes or something like that. Because I did look up that he did the one guy, back in the Marcus best friend, does have some Facebook stuff, but it's one of the things I don't know that's actually him and stuff. It could be him, it could not be him, I don't know. Because it looks like he only posts the last 4 or 5 years, like once a year I think it was. Oh, that's the wrong way. God damn it. Like the last thing it was like maybe whatever it was for the 10th anniversary or something like that. 10th anniversary for like Facebook, and he called about it like blah 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 blah. I've been knowing about it and stuff. Blah. And it's like every year he's like, oh god damn it, I'm back here again. God damn it. Guess I went the wrong way again. Like only talk about every once a year when it's the anniversary of Facebook and stuff. See, like when you post it, I don't think that's, why would he make a Facebook just to say that? So that's why I think someone just made it and just posts things like that. Because I think it's kind of crazy how someone can find a picture of the here's a card of the old what Facebook looked like. Oh no, this would be the crash site for the one guy. I must have missed. It doesn't look like there's another way to go somewhere else. And stuff like that. Oh, his is so high it only takes 1 point. Yeah, I got 765 XP out of that. Nice. That took a way lot less, so I should know to use him when I want to do something for fucking Joey. That would have took like 15 to 20 parts if I used a girl. I'm not sure where that screen or so close to his body. Oh yeah, the reason why I talk about the one thing, because I looked up like when did Mark Zuckerberg meet his wife and stuff, and it said that they met when he made the Facebook, not Facebook, the Facebook. So I thought, oh, maybe, maybe she could have been the groupie that, as they called her in the movie. Maybe she was a groupie friend of the one girl, maybe, or something like that. I thought maybe that could be her. And stuff, because like they about that time from the movie, it seemed like that would have been, maybe she would have been the friend of the other groupie and stuff. That's what they call them and stuff, groupies or whatever, Facebook groupies or whatever. So I thought maybe she could have been the one girl, and that's why maybe they left her out of the movie or something, but probably not. Because I think the Facebook. Oh no. Yeah, because the girl was there in the movie when the guy's like, oh, just dropped the thought and stuff. Makes sense. It's no sense again because Facebook was already made.
About time you showed up.
That's proper.
Mandalore ordered me to report here and escort you wherever you need to go on Duxon. You want to hike through this jungle for hours? Go ahead. But I can get you where you want to go a lot faster and safer than you crashing through the undergrowth like a drunk boner. I'll guard your vessel then. The path to the camp hasn't been patrolled recently.
Okay. So now if I need to go to the camp much further, I can just go there now. Okay, that's good. I could just, run faster, but didn't decide to. So maybe that's why the girl wasn't a real thing. Maybe they just made her up. Because that means...
Oh, great. What do you want now? To give me a hand? I told you, I don't need any help. Especially from you.
Atten, I feel that perhaps there has been some miscommunication between us concerning the exile.
No, I understand you just fine. Look, I know what's going on in your wannabe Jedi mind. Thought you Jedi or ex-Jedi or whatever you are were supposed to be above all that.
Atten, perhaps I should explain. I see relationships with others in a different light. Not as possessive or carnal. Relationships are... well, there's something shared between two people and give both strength, whether through struggle or whether through affection. I admire her. Perhaps even feel for her. It is difficult to be around her and not have such feelings.
Well, yeah, okay.
But she walks a far more difficult path than the rest of us. I care what happens to her. And if I can help her, I will. Perhaps if there is anything we can agree on, it is that we will be there for her when no one else is. And perhaps save her so that she may continue down the road that she must walk.
Because, because that means in the bathroom scene, she would have cheated on her and stuff, because if that part happened, if that part actually did happen, that would have been after they would have met during the Facebook part. At least what I remember, if I remember this right. It's because maybe that's why they didn't want to add it, or she didn't want them to add that scene, them doing it, because then, if she's not her, then, she could be like, oh, you cheated on me all those years ago and stuff with some other girl in the bathroom
Yes,
and stuff,
General?
so that could have happened maybe, or something like that. So, I'm only using that one, so we're gonna unclip that stuff. Oh, so no, that's what that one looks like. So this one looks like that. What's the difference between them? One 4 defense, one's not. Or 10 defense and 4 defense, okay. Oh, one is light and one is heavier, okay. just want to do that for I can equip her with the most. Equip her actually with something instead of just nothing. It only has one item, but it was pretty much the same fucking thing. Wow. Bunch of things. I doubt I'd pick something up for the one guy, but I still checked the robot just in case if I did pick up something for him. I'm very confused how I learned to make more stuff. But like, how do I do these things and stuff? And everything else, I think that's just about everything. I think. You know, someone, I don't know what video or someone saying that how the brothers got it actually made a face of his friend. But how do you actually know that Facebook is actually them, not just someone who's seen the movie and then made the account and stuff for them without knowing that, you know, because they, you know, whoever I saw it when the first time saw the movie, I think I actually went to YouTube and someone was talking about how those guys actually eventually did make a Facebook and stuff. But again, how do you actually know it's actually the brother who made it, and how do you know it's actually Mark Zuckerberg's friend at the time actually made it and stuff, not some crazy fan that needs to make fake profiles, and I don't want to get into fake profiles. I've talked about before how much I hate them and stuff. So I'm not gonna get into that shit again. I don't want to get into it anymore. I said enough times how much I hate them. I don't need to do it again.
Yes, General?
There's no way to actually know if it's their own ones and stuff. Because like they call about, ooh, load all his profiles, but like a lot of his fake profiles, even back in the days, were fake profiles. So like their estimate of like how many they have could be completely wrong, because like and stuff like that. So there's no way knowing for sure, like. You know, stuff like that. Okay. Do I want to use a robot? I don't know. I guess he'd be just far away shooting guns and stuff, but I'm not sure like who I want to bring with anymore, because no one has a lightsaber. I'm more confused who's going to be the other like 4 people. Like, where's all our Jedi people? Well, again, we have, you know, one son of a Jedi, then Jedi or Sith, almost a Jedi, then Jedi Master probably, then maybe a Jedi. So we already have 4 some of Jedi, so who's going to be the other 4? One is going to be a robot, a T3 thing, so who's going to be the other 3 then? The other Jedis? Makes no sense to me. Because I'm trying to remember how many Jedi was there, or Sith people can join you in the first game, and I don't really remember. It might have been at least 2 for sure I know of, maybe 3, like most of them were just normal people or normal robots with guns or swords. Most of them was. So I think this one has more robots. I think, or not more robots, more Jedi or Sith people that can join you in this one than the first one. But you know, I could have missed somebody by not talking to someone enough times to join as like a paid like mercenary or something like that in the first game and stuff. Well, if I need to hack something, I can actually use him because he can much higher to use 1 point instead of a bunch of parts. I wouldn't just wish I knew that before. I would have used him. I would have made it, you know, I would have gotten so many more EXP by like using him and stuff.
Head back again. Follow me then.
What else? I don't know, that might be it. I could probably think of something as I keep playing. I might think of something I was gonna say about the movie and stuff, but I don't know. It's gotta be. I know Mark Zuckerberg mentioned how much he talked about how he had like a lot of things to worry about. He didn't needed this movie to come out and make things worse. So I really wonder if he made some kind of post about talks about like how much of it is real, how much of it is fake, probably. So yeah. I can't imagine he didn't make a video saying, "Oh, this stuff is real, this stuff is fake, this stuff didn't happen at all," and stuff like that.
Any progress with... You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us.
Because I imagine I get good side points no matter what. Maybe if I didn't take the reward, I would get more light side power, probably, I would imagine. So like at 1 point I get maybe, probably.
Damn it. Jill's taking over everything.
What's going on? Lost item, gotten 255.
Any progress with the repairs or the... Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have been able to get to that.
So I guess we're gonna go to that little thing and fix that. I don't know, again it should have been made as a documentary than a movie, so I guess that's why it's not, because it's mostly fake, I guess, probably, or a lot of it's just made up because they have a lot of gaps that they don't know what actually happened and stuff, probably. Oh, I thought this was a medical one. It's not. Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. For some reason I thought this is Candace. That's not the right way. Not sure why. sounds like family's home again.
Any progress with the That's the best thing I've heard in weeks. I'll be sure to tell Mandalore about your help. Look, I have some extra parts and computer spikes. Take them. You can probably make better use of them than I can.
So we got 250 points for that, and we got some spikes. Doesn't say how many, but we got some computer spikes and some parts. I guess one of each, I guess. So why you would give me them, but if you did.
You hear the gloat over you, so why are you back? Blasters, energy.
Blasters, energies, no swords, no lightsabers. Well, they got 3 of these? You 3 of these? I said I'm just why that grenade is so expensive. Maybe buy the grenade and then take it apart and then you can learn how to make them maybe. But I don't know, maybe that's the key is that you take something and risk scrapping it. And then maybe it lets you let more of them. So makes sense maybe in something like this type of game to know what's inside, to know how to make it and stuff maybe. But I don't know. I don't know. I have 7,000, but doesn't mean I want to spend 5,000 on like one item. Or fucking 2,000 or something like that. Even 750 on that. It seems very expensive for something a normal grenade costs 80 points. Already have one of those. Oh nice. Don't have any of those, but that's because I probably equipped them and stuff. You know, it's something to talk about than just me silently playing this for a few minutes and saying something that will make me quiet for who knows how long. About something to talk about again, since I kind of like talking about it, and maybe someone might have answers for me. I did try to I did, well, not try, but I did message Mark Zuckerberg earlier
So the
today.
Jedi Order isn't completely dead. I have studied much of the
I asked him if maybe possibility he might message me back. I want to like, cause I do like try to get rid of a lot of fake accounts and like I report on all the guys. There's a lot of people that post things that they shouldn't post and stuff. And I'm doing that for so many years now. I want to see if you can contact me, if you can give me some kind of part-time job. Get her. What the hell? Whoa, that was weird. Part-time job, getting rid of a bunch of fake accounts and stuff like that. But, you know, I highly doubt you ever will mess with me or look at it, or, you know, even a simple no or yes, or, you know, not at this time and stuff like that. Something would be nice. Where's that guy's? Where's that one guy's room with the boss? Where's it at? Is it on the other side? I thought it was on this side. Wait, it's broken? How do we fix that? Why is it called? Why is the name called Broken Wire still?
I was able to make
What
it
is
back
this?
to camp without encountering any other
Oh.
beasts. You have my gratitude. That's true. I was indeed fortunate that you came along when you did. Please, don't tell anyone what happened. If the others were to know, I would be disgraced.
No inside points?
You found Kumas, and alive, no less. I suppose I should offer my gratitude. He's got a mind like a stunned Minoc, but he's got courage. He was evasive when I asked him what happened, however. Trying to survive in the jungle must have taken its toll. We'll see if Kumas will prove warrior enough to be worth all this trouble.
So I got some 500 XP, some more light side points, and I received a... I'm not sure what the hell that is. I guess it's some kind of mask or armor, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that is.
Commander Zargo was not pleased to hear I failed to accomplish my mission in the forest. It is fortunate that he does not know the whole story. You have my gratitude. I must work hard to erase my shame.
Okay, so he was on the shame. Oh, there it is. That's what I've been looking for. You know, if you can message me, or I told him like, hey, if we can't talk, you know, I have Xbox, if we can talk, you know, with mics, or if you have Discord, we can maybe talk in
told me
Discord,
you helped out with some
or
repairs
what
around
I'm
the
trying to
base.
say and stuff like
I was
that, but
hoping you'd prove yourself more with a light.
it measured me
but
weeks
it's
to
certainly
probably months.
Zarga told me
Yeah,
that you returned
this
one of our
thing
sheep
is
to the
like
herd.
that because
You have
I'm
gained
a
some
very,
small prestige by
very
helping.
busy person.
How many Kanaks did you have to kill to find those parts for Zuka? That was a tremendous help. I won't forget it. I know. It made quite a racket. Good work. That's to be expected. They don't really like it when someone makes loud noise in their territory. It wouldn't be much of a test if all you had to do was take a hike through the jungle, now would it? You're alive, in one piece, and learn something about the beasts of the jungle. Ask around the camp. Someone else might have something you can do to lend a hand. I also promised you a reward. Here you go. This should help you fend off some of the local beasts. You're well on your way to earning some real respect around here. Keep it up.
So journal entry 2350 this time, and it gave me a Mandalorian assault rifle.
What do you
That's
want?
pretty good. What do you want?
You've made quite a reputation around here. You did better than I thought you could. I was planning on heading to Isis tomorrow, but I'll move up the timetable and take you now. You won't be able to get to the Ebon Hawk from the city. If you need to grab it from your ship, I'd do it now.
Okay, I should have skipped that because I think it said I got them something, but I'm not really sure what I got them. So I got 1,000 points of this stuff to with. I bet those are worth quite a bit of, or quite a bit of parts, I meant to say. Not points. You idiot! Oh, I can make the green one. Oh, well, green ones. I can make the red ones, I meant to say, but I need an demolition. That's whenever you make a second level, you make more things, but it shows you what the next thing is if you keep doing. I don't think that was you. Oh. Let's look at the thing he gave me and see what it is. The pistol or the rifle and whatever the other thing is that he gave me. Or the other person. Oh, it is, okay, so it is armor. It's 12 defense plus 1 bonus of something. Resistance of code. Resistance of fire and resistance of shock, I guess that's supposed to be. Each of them is 25. Pretty good, but sorry, he can't use it. Can she use it? No, she cannot. How about the main character? I think so. I think it's right here. 12 and 1 versus 11 and 0. Another middle one, but it looks a little bit different, I guess, somehow, but now I gotta go to another thing, because I need to switch the things around to where I can equip the other thing. I think I was next to the tower. I do not have speed. The one girl might have speed, but I guess I'm much closer than what I think I am anyways. Oh, look at it, it's actually moving around. That's kind of nice. Nice touch. So now we're gonna
So
talk
the
to you
Jedi
about
Order
friends.
isn't. I have studied much of. No, it is up to the sergeant. Learning from perhaps we.
We're gonna find those two guys and like figure out who we're gonna talk to fight them maybe or something.
Circle champion vouches for you. You cannot fight anyone else in the circle. You have prowess in battle, this cannot be denied. But your Jedi teachings prevent you from having a true warrior spirit. Jedi couldn't have beaten us.
Well, I just meet a bunch of them in battle, so I'm not sure what you're fucking talking about.
Suppose you would bet him on her, traveler.
I'm not sure who we gotta talk to. Maybe they're maybe the one guy is a guy outside the camp I gotta talk to see what this is who I gotta fight.
The Mandalorians will rise again. I told Mandalorian what you did for me.
Maybe not, maybe I gotta help the boss. And then after helping the boss, maybe is when they let me
If
do
you
it,
head
maybe.
outside the camp, remember that there won't be any patrols around to... I'm impressed. Too bad you're a Jedi. You'd make a formidable Mandalorian. Our sensors picked up 3 ships. If any of the Onderon...
Oh. I guess I need to give him an item anyways. Luckily I talked to him then, so I got 500. And here I received the item and I gave him an item. Advanced power core.
If you head outside the camp, remember...
Okay, who's left? Maybe I gotta talk, I don't know, maybe I do need to fight this guy maybe or something. I'm a bit confused.
So why are you back?
No, he doesn't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm right here. Let's check really quick. I guess I gotta do. Oh, I gotta go up. I guess I gotta go up, but I don't think that's the. But I guess that's the only way I haven't gone yet. So I gotta go this way. I guess let's check it. Maybe I gotta do this first, and then maybe it is like okay, you have enough. I don't know. Trust to fight the other people, I guess. My guess is it's gonna be some kind of suit or something like that. They can give me some kind of suit for beat everybody is my guess. Again, if they ever remake this game for a newer console, something like this would be, since it's actual, you know, small things, something like this would be actually for achievement. But since it's the original Xbox, they didn't have achievements back in the day, but now something like this was made, it seemed like it was made for a newer, you know, PlayStation 5s and Xbox series and stuff like that, that has, you know, achievements and stuff, because it has a bunch of side stuff, like, you know, do the races and stuff, and do play some of the Zach cards for achievements, and do the battle things and stuff, you know, fight the 5 girls and win and get the achievements, stuff like that. There's like to be a lot of side stuff to do in these games to get a bunch of achievements and stuff. You know, play the game on the light side, or beat the game on light side and beat the game on dark side and stuff. Oh, well, I guess I can talk to them again and make sure.
Anybody come around here?
Looking kind of tired, but I mentioned I'm running around and stuff. Stuff like that. Yeah, I can't think of it. I must have said everything I said I want to say about the movie. Again, it would be nice as a documentary, or be nice as, you know, some kind of Mark team up with somebody and team up with them and actually, you know, give them more, to make it seem more truth to myself. Because I think a lot of that stuff was, again, some between 70-80% of it, I would imagine, is just made up, just to make the movie seem good and stuff, or seem what happened was as a party and stuff. Because I think a lot of it is like, how do they know what happened with what they didn't see when they was, you know, Mark and his best friend and the twins and stuff. Like, how do they know what the twins was doing if no one, you know, told what the twins was doing and stuff like that. I don't think there's anybody here. I feel like they've been just about everywhere. Let's see, there's him.
Let's go.
How may I serve?
She's just looking at her the whole time.
What happened to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little
Oh,
beasts.
there you go.
I think they're called Canox.
I hope this mission is worth it to the Colonel. If not, wait, did you hear that?
That's her! Get her!
Oh, she knows to scare too. I guess it's not. She's too remote. It would be nice if they had some Jedi things that, or Sith things that always sort of move around. For helping out, I got it. Nothing from the bodies. I got the other body. Oh, here we go. He had something. He has a shield. I guess it was like, oh, you killed him, but you killed him in such a way that his armor is pretty much broken and his weapon is broken too. But his shield is fine. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, so maybe that's it. I guess this was the west side. I thought this was south. I mean, I got my south and west mixed up, maybe. Wait, what? This was not here last time, so he must have
found
fought
more of
those.
their scouts, but they started shooting as soon as they saw me. I heard blaster rifle fire coming from deeper in the jungle. You find anything? Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything you... I searched their corpses. I'm pretty certain that they're Onderonian military, but without the tags. Could be a covert operation. The only thing the scouts had on them were weapons. No identity cards, no personal effects, and no evidence to figure out who they were if they died or were captured out here. It doesn't work that way. I've told you what I found. Now you tell me what you found. Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon. I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies. General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian War.
Cousin of a
He was a
queen or
worthy
something?
foe. Maybe more than a match for you. Mandalore needs to know about the scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them. You might not. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Okay, and then I got an extra 700. So I got them. So I got 750 for doing that part of the quest. And then they gave me another extra 700 for, I guess, completing the quest. So you search the body, that's why I can't find anything. Okay, so yeah, there you go. I just have to do this little bit, and then I can actually fight them, I guess, or at least fight them, I guess, in this circle. Imagine if he was ever died, but you know, it's a good movie if you haven't seen it yet. If you have an Xbox, I say this might be a good time to watch on an Xbox for about, I think it's like $4.99, might have been $5.99, I don't really remember. This was like earlier today when I bought it. It's very rare that I buy a movie and then immediately watch it the same day. Some days I mostly do it like the day after or something.
Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word. If you head outside the camp,
I'm not sure exactly where I'm gonna find them in the camp. So I just gotta check everywhere, I guess.
Kelborn said you dispatched some covert military scouts in the jungle with him. He spoke highly of your work. The gate guard said you managed to kill a Zakek. Those are tough beasts, Jedi. You've earned some respect around here. Are you ready to go to Isis yet?
Okay. So he knows that thing now. That's good. I guess maybe he's out of circle. And the place is not very big, so. Or it could be in a little storage. I'm not sure why he would be in there, but. By the way, I gotta go this way. Oh, there he is. See him again before I do it. Again, my guess is some kind of armor. They wanted an armor set, or maybe some armor.
I thought I would see you again. No more scouts in the jungle, right? Together we made short work of them. If you yearn for more fighting, the battle circle can slake that thirst. The sergeant chooses who fights who, but I would eagerly fight you in the battle circle. So what are you here for? Yeah, we all have orders, Jedi. We're taught not to. We want to be tested to the limits of our ability. We admire any instead of hate. We study, practice, and train until so we won't be beaten. But some young Mandalorians find this a hard lesson. Any veteran of the Mandalorian Wars respects Jedi like you. Your actions on Duxon validate this. But we aren't a simple people. As would I. I noticed that you killed more scouts than I. I am curious to see your handiwork firsthand.
I don't understand. Okay, maybe I gotta
Kelborn says you are worthy enough to face champions. You may fight in the battle circle again.
I guess I'll save again since I pull that again if I lose. So let's just save again for I don't need to do that again. And then I'll try to fight
Here to
someone,
watch
I
a
guess.
fight or to... You have enough honor to face a champion of a previous day. Kelborn, what are your terms?
Swords only. No items or the Jedi's force. And no sword of the Jedi's choosing. Just a simple long blade.
Kelborn chooses to fight with the blade. You may fight with fist, foot, and the blade provided. No using the force or any other item.
Okay. What kind of sword is this? This is a normal 212 sword. Whoa. When did... What? When did I get a lightsaber? What the hell did I get a lightsaber? What the hell?
You have violated the rules of the battle circle. Have you no honor, Jedi? You equipped a weapon other than a sword when you were explicitly told not to. You must follow all the terms of combat. You must not leave the battle circle. You must not kill anyone. Even a Canuck could learn these rules. If you can follow these rules. One more breach and you will never enter the battle circle again.
Wow. So, where did I get the sword at? I'm very confused about this. I feel like the game fucked up. And they gave me a sword that I never had. Like, when did I get the sword?
Here to watch a fight? You have enough honor to face...
Swords only.
Kelborn chooses to fight...
Maybe the one guy gave me a sword, I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of where the game fucked up and gave me a sword. Yeah, so I only have one sword. That's really weird. I'm not sure where the fuck I got that from. And it's purple, so like, who gave me a purple sword? That's really weird. Well, since that happened, I don't want to lose my chances, so let's go back to, that was really weird. I have no clue where I got that sword from. Someone would need to tell. It could have been one of those guys maybe gave it to me, because they're way
Watch your fight. You have enough honor.
Swords only.
Kelborn chooses. The match between Jedi and Kelborn is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. I underestimated you. A difficult admission for a Mandalorian. If you fight in the circle again this day, you will face the bravest and strongest of us, Braylor.
Who the fuck is Braylor? Have I even seen that guy yet? Is he gonna come out of a fucking giant door? Is that what the door is for? That'd be fucking crazy.
Here to watch a fight or... We eagerly look forward to this fight. Braylor, you are our champion. How would you fight the Jedi?
No terms today, Sergeant. I would fight the Jedi with all of her...
Braylor will fight you as you are. Still no killing and no leaving the battle circle. But you may use whatever else you want.
Okay. I should probably equip my thing then, because I'm pretty sure my sword is unequipped. Yep. I don't know where the lightsaber come from.
The match between Jedi and Braylor is over. The Jedi is the clear and honorable victor. You have defeated the most worthy of us. You walk away the champion of the battle circle this day. We will not forget your deeds, or the honor you have earned this day.
And they gave me Sith. Why do they have a Sith sword? I don't know why, but they gave me some kind of Sith sword. Not exactly what I thought. Again, if I would put a hand on him, he would seem like he was somehow, because he was pretty strong and stuff. So let's check out the sword. I don't think that's it. Well, here it is. It is 414 and a damage bonus of 3. And does stun, I guess, and 2 more attack. And it's fully upgraded already, I guess. I got a 516 sword. Holy shit. Where did that come from? Home isn't human. Right. So I'm gonna use 2 pretty good swords and that one for some reason. Well, they say that amount of damage. Well. Again, I have no clue where the fuck that's what weapon I got from. Maybe till I talked to the one guy and maybe made it for me because I had enough parts, maybe? I don't know. She had one 111. Yes, 212. So let's give it a him. Yes, give it a her. Then you can have this one.
You are the champion of the battles. That is your right.
Okay.
And so, I lose again. I still have much to learn. The last Jedi I fought was in a ship-to-ship battle on Malachor 5. I lost, but was spared. Before the Mandalorian Wars, we looked at Jedi as weak. Their code restricted their full potential. The Jedi were limited by a narrow sense of morality that couldn't survive a real war. But our view was the narrow one. I see that clearly now. I sense we both learned something today.
Okay. So the ship goes on me like I don't know why I thought that, but maybe it's I think it was just a ship. I might space.
Defeated Braylor in the... I mean, you're a lot tougher than you look. Are you ready to go to ISIS yet? I'm going to talk with Zuka and have him start a shuttle flight check. After that, we'll head out. How are the port stabilizers?
They check out Mandalore, all systems are green.
Good. I want the shuttle bound for Onderon within the hour. What do you want?
Is all in readiness?
It is. I promised. Why? Out now?
Concerns are for the one you escort to Onderon, Mandalorian. Would you do any less for your clan?
Don't pretend to understand us. We Mandalorians are a breed apart.
If by apart you mean scattered, broken, and lost, then yes, you are correct.
Not for long. Soon the Mandalorians will be strong again, united as one clan under one banner. Mine.
Ah yes, the Great Crusade. After the first one was ended by Revan and the Jedi. Such a defeat was merciful, an echo of the end, when your ships were in flames, crushed in the grip of Malachor 5. But I do not need to remind you of such things.
I was at Malachor 5, and I remember how many Jedi died to stay there. And no matter how many dead orbit that planet, the Mandalorians still live. Clan Ordo still lives. See Kex there? He was serving on Nar Shaddai's muscle for the Hutts. Born was a scout for the Duros on Frontier Worlds. I brought them here, gave them a purpose. This galaxy will be ours again. I promise you. That is the future.
Indeed. The future is always in motion. It is a difficult thing to see. Perhaps there will be no New Age Mandalore, no great Mandalorian crusade. Perhaps your people fought their last battle at Malachor 5, and you have been dying ever since, a quiet death that will last centuries. And perhaps all that remains will be what I see before me. A man wounded by a Jedi, encased in a Mandalorian shell, hunted by the thought of being the last of the Mandalorians.
You've got some guts talking to me like that. You think your age or your Jedi whelp are going to keep you safe from me?
No, Mandalore, you are wrong. I hope that it is you who will keep the one I travel with safe. You are loyal, and you have served many masters, even following them into darkness. Do you wonder where he wanders now, Mandalore? Why he betrayed you at the end, cast you down, left you broken at the edge of the galaxy?
How do you know that?
I know many things, and I can answer the question that burns within your shell,
I know for sure his voice sounds familiar.
There is a price.
Part one.
You must keep the one I travel with safe. She is important to me, more important than anything. Show the same loyalty you have shown in the past, Mandalore. If there is a Mandalorian crusade, let it be for something that will carry your people's memory into the future. So when the time comes when there are no more Mandalorians, then at least their honor will remain. The one I travel with has walked your same path, and I ask that when the end comes, that you remember that kinship, even if it seems there is nothing else left.
I'm pretty sure she's the guy from... The same voice.
We've got company. Targets are breached up.
Wait a moment. I sense there is a disturbance in the camp. Our enemy has tracked us here. I did not expect soon. We get here. Regardless, we must eliminate. None of them can escape. Crit, let us join the battle. Our allies will need our help.
Okay, she's out over here, but she's somehow here somehow. Hey, look at holy shit. We've got 275 points. Look at that.
Take them down.
To battle.
It's over with.
This is big for like 20 people.
Let me handle this.
You didn't think you were the only ones with stealth generators, did you?
Over here. There are more of them. For Mandalore!
Why are you using a fist? Oh shit. There's a pretty big battle going on. Maybe I have a better stronger like attack maybe this
Take them down. Trouble follows you on a regular basis. I think it's best for both Isis and Mediator. I care of cleaning up the...
Oh, there's some things on the floor to actually pick up. Yep, that's a soldier. No doubt about it. Oh, he's, well, it could be just in there for now. I can imagine he's actually going to join the team. Because again, he's probably for sure for the first game, you know. He also for the first game, so at least that's it for the first game. I don't think there'd be anybody really from the first game coming up. Since they changed all the NPC. Started character face. I guess, yeah, why would it? I mean, that makes sense. Why would we have this faces in part 1 to replace the same persons? I take him just in case if he doesn't know how to stuff like that to or hopefully the things are still on the floor will come back. There's the actual reader. Oh, this one. I thought this was going to be a message. The video games, other video games, or I can't remember, is there any movie that takes place in here? I don't know. Maybe the fourth one?
Vaklu's saying that the Republic ship attacked first? That's madness!
Unfortunately, lie or not, it's a madness people will believe.
The timing of this is atrocious. A space battle above our eyes, so many of our fighters lost.
Curiously, only Tobin's men were involved.
Shooter!
Strong word, Your Majesty. But there is no good time. I recommend we continue with our...
In
perhaps, though he's not the true threat. It is on shadows that we must drag out into the light. And only then can we strike.
I fear by then it will be too late.
Here we are. The city of Isis. It's been shut down tight from General Vaklu is close to declaring. We won't be too far in the city. And in this quarter of the city. He's a doctor by the name of Dagon Gent. His office is on the other side of the market square. It might be best if you do here. The Onderoni of Mandalore conquered there.
Yes, I think that's almost 100 minutes, so 97 is pretty good. Evil? No, he's dark side, but not all the way dark side. And I don't know if this, so is it the machine gun from the last game? Doesn't look like it. It might be, but it's a blast rifle. Hmm. 212 versus 220. You could use a lightsaber. Okay guys, catch you guys later, catch you guys next time. Like always, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know what you enjoy about it. If you guys hated it, let me know what you hate about it. And again, if you guys thought it was boring, let me know what you thought about it. What the fuck am I trying to say? Every once in a while I fuck up so badly, mess up my own fucking thing. And also, let me know what was boring about it. See, earlier I was like, oh wow, I've been saying it wrong, and now I'm messing up. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you liked about it. Let me know what you thought was more about it, and what was, yeah, and what you hated about it and stuff like that. I think that's it all of them. So again, catch you guys later. Catch you guys next time. I don't know if I'll be playing a third time today. It is 3 in the afternoon. I would imagine. Well, I don't know. I will tonight or no, yes, no. Today in the morning was very weird of me waking up and I fall asleep and waking up and fall asleep again. Because yesterday I woke up. I went to sleep at some point and I went to sleep for maybe like 2 or 3 hours. I woke up all sweaty and I needed to take a piss. And then I was awake for like another like 2 or 3 hours. And then I was able to go back to sleep. And then I woke up again this morning at almost 5:20. So I've been awake for quite a while, but the sleeping thing messed up last night. I don't know exactly when I'll be going to sleep. My guess is somewhere between 6 p.m. to maybe even 9 p.m. maybe. I don't think I'll be able to play again later tonight. It depends if I immediately go to sleep after this. I might be able to wake up later at night, but most likely it's going to be tomorrow at some point probably. So this was Star Wars Knights. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2. And I'll catch you guys next time. Oh yeah, also I think I checked episode 8. It did not seem like it worked again. So I'm going to try again. And if that doesn't work, then I'll probably just download it and try to post it myself and see what happens. If not, I might just need to post it to YouTube or to Facebook, and maybe that might work on Facebook, I guess. Just like the other videos in the past, it wasn't working, so I had to like use my Facebook, so it might be posted to Facebook. And if it does, I will make sure to tell you guys that it is. Then you might need to go there and watch it there instead. So yeah, guys, catch you guys. Thank you, and catch you guys next time.